Hey traders, welcome to PitTrades.com daily reports just after the close here. Quick video tonight. I got some previous engagements I have to get to. Welcome to the Wild West trading. Holy cow. Thanks Europe. For you folks over in Europe, yes, that announcement obviously popped our market, and I want to cover not only some levels real quick, but also make an argument for using stops. If you are one of the Wild West traders out there, or as I would call them, a gambler who does not use stops, today if you were short and you got caught and you weren't by your computer, guess what? You suffered a major loss and possibly blown out of account, and that's just not necessary. So guys, don't be foolish. Use stops. There's all kinds of arguments out there why you shouldn't use stops, and you know how stopping out can be bad while you're in good trades and la-di-da. But here's the truth: you take a small stop, you can always re-enter a trade or wait for another setup, because guess what? The market will set up again. There will be more trades. You can't capture it all in one day. There's just no possible way. And guess when you miss moves like this, yes, we had a phenomenal move this afternoon. I think it went like 18 points. Excuse me, once it broke out at 12.12, went up to 12.29. That's a nice pop, and it didn't happen. It didn't take very long. It'll actually, 20 minutes on that thing. And then when you get the violent swings down, 16 or 10 points down, 10 points up, it's a good way of getting chopped up, especially with no stop. So use them. Put them into your plan. If you don't have a plan, get a plan together. Enough said about that. Let's take a look at some levels here, guys. Let's first look at the daily chart. Obviously, we are stuck in between here. I said yesterday we'd probably come test this EMA at 1185. That's exactly what we did this morning. We sold off pretty hard. Once we got above 1190 after that sell-off, you could see the buyers were really coming in there, and they pushed this thing right up into that 1207 area. Matt had talked about that 1207. If once we got above the 1194s, the 1207s were in the bag, and it's exactly what happened. We did try to take a short today up and around that area. We got a couple points and called it a day. It just wasn't working the way we wanted to, and it worked out good because this mess happened this afternoon. And yes, Europe, I believe Germany and France agreed to some bailout money, and it's the same old story, guys. Nothing's going to get better until these guys knuckle down and figure this out, and that means cutting things and getting jobs back in order and businesses going again. Bailing out's never going to work in the long run, but so I anticipate more downside eventually. I don't know if it's going to happen soon, but eventually we'll see more downside because they can't continue to bail people out, because that stuff has to be paid back somehow. So what do we got lining up here as far as levels are concerned? Let's take a quick look here. We rallied this afternoon hard on that news. We went up and tested this 1129 area again. That's obviously the line in the sand now. We get above there, we can touch the R1, and then I've got a 1240 number up above that. Below this, we just opened Globex, by the way, and they're selling it off, it looks like. Below that, obviously this breakout area right here, the pivot 1203, 1202 area, and also watch where we broke out this afternoon, this 1213. That'll be minor resistance, minor support. I suspect we'll catch that in the Globex, and we may even get down to 1204 in the Globex too. So now the line in the sand to the downside. Oh, real quick to the upside, guys. If we break the 11 or the 1240 area, then we have the magic number up here, the 1250 to the 1255 area. That's the original breakout of this leg down. So we got to watch that carefully. Below the 1284, we have some wood to chop on the downside. We have a minor level at 1180, 1181, and then we have a nice major level down here at 1170, 1172. Below the 1172 area, we have a minor level at 1164, and then watch the 1154. If we get short below that, I'm going to target 1154. So that should give us enough for Wednesday. News out on Wednesday, guys. Consumer Price Index and housing starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We have petroleum status for you energy traders, and then Beige Book out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be careful tomorrow, guys. Really sit on the sidelines and watch this thing, because it's not worth getting chopped up. Wait till your trade sets up and make sure it's good and your risk is identified in the thing. Other than that, guys, trade well, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night. See you.